Hello and welcome back. Welcome to Breville. Actually, I'm leaving Breville. I'm on my way to Cheydinhal. Because you may recognize this location as where I took this character's clothes off for a comparison of female body types in some other video. Because this was where I left. Hello, Europe. Yes, hi. God, I love the little artifacts that I get for trying to pick up the arrows. We want to keep the arrows. But yes, this character largely exists to serve the whims of other videos at the moment. Because we are going to go to Cheydinhal. And Cheydinhal's going to be somewhere off into this way direction. Shall we try to find it without a map? And I want to go to Cheydinhal specifically. Hello, Way Shrine. Kaboom. Yes, thank you. Ooh. I got some sort of blessing. That's cool. That's a dagger. That's a bow. What's happening here? That's healing. That's that. Oh, you have flames on one? Okay, that's weird, but whatever. I guess. Truthfully, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so that's presumably the tower that I was at last time that we played. Or maybe that's the tower. No, I think that's the tower. Last time we played with this character. I'm being pursued by an crab. Yeah, so have you noticed that I can, like, actually move while I aim? Which is not something that was really the case in Skyrim. At least until you had a significant uptick in your archery skill. Okay. So that's quite nice, actually. So yes, here's something that I hadn't really considered too much. Go to character for a second. Dark Elves have a nice little extra bonus to speed, which means that she's just great for moving around the map more quickly than other characters are capable of, even though her class isn't ideally suited for that, right? I don't think it says. I'm technically not part of any factions yet, either. Definitely a decision. Now, just because light armor isn't one of our skills doesn't mean that we can't use it. It just means Colote. Did I go to Colote in another playthrough? I don't think so. Alright. Here's what I want to do. I want to get to Cheydinhal because I am recording this concurrently with editing part 12 or 13 or whatever of Edward's videos. Like I said, these are not going up on the channel in the order that they've been created. And I would like a Dark Elf. I went to Cheydinhal. I would like a Dark Elf to examine the Dark Elf Inn in Cheydinhal. Flax Tunic? I don't think so. Alright, where does this road go? I'll get to Cheydinhal eventually, but for the moment, I would really like to know why this dock exists. Because my vague recollection is that docks don't just randomly exist in Skyrim, they serve some sort of purpose. And I'm sort of hoping that the same thing is true here, although we've seen some bizarre game design before from the good people at Bethesda in regards to this game. Like, you know, waterfalls that I don't think should exist. Granted, I don't know a lot about waterfalls. Alright, I'm going to harvest some monks' hoods. Monk's hoods? Alright, that's probably plenty. What as far as we know does Monk's hood do? Monk's hood restores strength. Okay, well that's not very helpful. Do I have a novice? Oh no, I don't. I don't actually have the setup for this yet. Okay. Note to self, when we get to Cheydinhal, just go to the Mages Guild. I have, what is it, illusion as a major skill? I have illusion, and that's it. Yeah, so technically I'm qualified for entrance into the Mages Guild. Timber Scar Hollow, also not a location that I'm familiar with. At least, not yet. Crestbridge Camp. As I was saying, I don't think I finished it. Even though I'm not really qualified to use light armor, it's not a major skill. Like, the only penalty I get for it is A, my magic is a little bit weaker, and B, it degrades a bit faster than it should. Now, look. Okay, I can't help but notice that you people are not wearing armor. Hello?
Hello, my friend. A word of advice. Watch for goblins if you're heading north.
Okay, good to know. Tell me about goblins.
Watch out for them if you're heading north. We ran into goblin war parties northwest of here while starting to build a new settlement.
All settlement construction is paused while the succession is worked out.
We spent everything we had to buy the land and supplies, so we can hardly go back. Say, do you think you could help us? We need to get the goblins off our land so we can start building our new settlement.
Oh, okay. Yes, I will help.
I had a good feeling about you, friend. You should talk to Marisa about the goblins.
Okay, I will talk to Marisa.
Be seeing you.
Are you? I assume... No, you're not Marisa.
Good to see you.
Aloyas. You're Marisa. Hey, wake up. Wake up.
Well met. Come, warm yourself by our fire.
Okay, goblins.
You've agreed to help them clear the goblins from Cropsford? That's great news. I've done some scouting around while we've been camped here, and it looks like Cropsford is right in the middle of a goblin war.
Okay.
The caves around here are infested with goblins. Normally, goblins stay close to their lairs and wouldn't be a huge problem.
Right.
But two tribes are at war, and their war parties are crossing right through Cropsford. What you'll need to do is stop the war somehow.
Somehow. Okay. Tell me more about stopping
Goblins
the war.
have their own reasons for doing things. Don't make sense to us, usually. But I've learned a lot about their ways over the years. Each tribe guards a head in its lair. Whose head? I don't know. A sacred tribal totem or something like that. Anyway, if you want to rile up a goblin tribe, steal their tribal head, which is often what a rival tribe does, just to prove they're tougher. I'd lay odds that the war between the two tribes is because of a stolen tribal head, nor the reason for a war to go on this long. So, to stop the war, all you need to do is sneak into Timberscar Cave, find the stolen tribal head, and return it to the Cracked Wood Cave goblins. Unless you want to do things the
All right,
hard
well,
way.
you know, look, I'm willing to try that. Hard ways kill them all.
You could always just fight your way into Cracked Wood Cave and kill their shaman. Every goblin tribe is led by a shaman, but she mostly stays hidden in the heart of the lair, well protected. But kill the shaman, and the tribe will dissolve into confusion, most likely end the war.
Cool. Okay. I'll
Good luck.
get on that.
And don't underestimate the goblins.
All right. I need to understand what I'm actually doing here. Kill the shaman of Crackwood Cave tribe, or recover the totem head from the goblins in Timberscar Cave. All right. Which one of these is Timberscar? Oh, you're not going to tell me.
They're more dangerous than they look.
All right. I lost an arrow somewhere. Oh well. Not truly the end of the world. Hello. Alright, you know what? Let me, yes. I don't have destruction as a major skill, but I also feel like that doesn't matter. Alright, that's Timberscar Hollow. Timberscar Hollow is the one where I can... Yes. Steal a totem head. I'm sure that's going to go swimmingly, because my sneak skill is just astonishingly good. Where am I, by the way, in relation to, like, Cheydinhal? Cheydinhal is way up there. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Cropsford. Timberscar Hollow, right this way. Okay, so apparently only your boots affect your ability to sneak, which is not what I would expect to be the case. I'd have been like, no, I need to just, like, get nice and naked here. Red silk robes. Where did I pick those up? Resist fire burgundy linens. Oh, yeah. Fishing waders. Okay, I have some, like, terrible outfits, actually. Alright, give me... You can apparently give me all of my armor back except for my boots. Which just seems kind of weird to me, but whatever. Into Timberscar Hollow I go. Oh, wow. That's cute. Alright, you don't care. I'm just gonna creep along. Yep. Just gonna get a lot of sneaking done. Alright, there's a cave. I don't see any other goblins. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a detect life spell right about now. Oh, hi. Hello. You just came out of flipping nowhere. Ow. Okay, I just completely missed. Do I have a... I do have a dagger. Okay, great. Okay. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Give me my arrows back. Give me that lockpick. That was slightly embarrassing. I would assume that 5 is the Healy spell. Yes. Okay. Great. We really need to fix the hotkeys. A question. Do I have better arrows? You have 14 steel arrows. I'm willing to start using those. Because I tend to recover most of my arrows. Actually, to be honest, what I should do is just, like, not... Hello, Goblin Totem Staff. Is this what I'm taking? That's it? Okay, this was way too easy. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I had to accidentally kill one goblin. And that was because I'm not as good at sneaking as I thought I was. Now there is a second goblin near the entrance, so... Wasn't she right here? Oh, hello. I need to go that way, you see. Okay. I have a dumb question. I could sneak by you, or I could kill you. Well, you know what I'm going to do. Fortify archery. Alright. Give me those lockpicks. I don't really care about the iron arrows. I am content to exhaust my supply of iron arrows because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to start getting steel arrow drops. So I may as well use iron arrows on low-level enemies. Okay, I need to go back to the camp then. Wake up, sleepyhead!
What do you want?
I have the staff.
Amazing. You actually swiped the stolen head right out of Timberscar Cave? Ha! Those goblins won't know what to think now. You don't really need to do anything else. The Cracked Wood tribe will stop attacking Timberscar Cave once they figure out the head is gone. Of course, now that you have the head, you could create all sorts of mischief.
Oh, tell me more.
Well, For instance, you could give it to any other goblin tribe. They'd boast about it, just as if they won it in a war. And pretty soon the Cracked Wood tribe would launch a war against them. I'm not sure if the Cropsford settlers would be all too pleased about you stirring up a new goblin war, though.
Got it. Good to know. Tell me about goblin lairs. Tell me all the goblin wood lairs that you know about.
Here, I've marked them on your map.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Take care.
I will take care. Okay, so I got a staff, and I if I'm reading this right, I can basically, like, if I put the staff in any other goblin cave, then I can just, like, have goblins from Cracked Wood go off and attack that. That's kind of funny to me. Now, it sounds like there's a river right here, and if I follow the river north and east, or... No, yeah, I'm right. If I follow the river north, I can basically get to Cheydinhal. Hello. Oh, hi. Art thou hostile? Someone can attack me. I don't think it's that guy, though. Hiya! Gotcha! Come and get me, little man. There, hang on. Yeah. Oh, almost. Alright. Turn. Yes. Good boy. Oh, missed again. Okay. Alright, give me your lockpicks. And I guess I'll take 2 of those iron arrows back because I did lose one of them. I lost multiple shooting at you. Alright. Just follow the river. Oh, hello. Hello. Arc in archery here is quite extreme and takes a bit of getting used to. But that's alright. Where even did my other arrow end up? I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. I am... Hello. Right. I know destruction isn't one of my skills, but... Or isn't one of my major skills, but I also know that I may as well level destruction where and when I can. Oh, I can put my boots back on, incidentally. Wenderbeck Cave. I'm gonna go swimming. If a slaughterfish or something comes up and starts attacking me, I guess I'll get out of the water. Can I dive? Oh, I can. Great. Ooh, wow. There's a lot down here. Also, I'm about to drown. Oh, there's a crab up there. Okay. Wenderbeck Cave. Is the crab actually in the water? And secondly, how fast can the crab swim? Crayfish Cave. Drake Glow. These are not names that are... Hello! Alright, hang on. Let me hop out of here for a second. Hello. Okay. That's you dead and dealt with. Map. Oh no, there's way more to go. Okay. By the way, Wizard Tower up there. Something we might want to think about. Hello, who is chasing me? Actually, to be honest, the Wizard Tower is probably not something that I want to think about. Squandered Mine and Drakeglow. Alright, hang on. I want to see, what Drakeglow is. Hello? Okay, I can go inside. And there's some lettuce plants here. Which I bet you I can use for restore fatigue.
By the 9 divines, can't a woman get a moment to... What brings you to this neck of the woods, my lady?
Rumors?
The Mythic Dawn have been leaving notes in Talos Plaza. I hope no one believes their lies.
Oh, good
Bye.
to know. Bye. Burning Trail quest added. Wonder what's up with that. Hang on. Quests. Oh, frig! I didn't actually finish this quest. Idiot. Good job. Meanwhile, Burning Trail was also added. A guard told me about some notes in the Talos Plaza. Yes, okay, well, I'll get on that at some point. Wonderful. I made a little oopsie and forgot to actually finish a quest, which I should probably go do. I don't have enough magic. Crap. That is one feisty rodent. Oh, here he is. Okay. Alright, well, you're dead now. Oblivion is very insistent about not letting me change weapons when I'm attacking, which is probably slightly more realistic than Skyrim, but also occasionally annoying. It's like, I've done my attack animation, now I wish to draw something else out. And they're like, no! No, you must do the last 5 frames of your attack animation. And I'm like, but that's, you know, a 1/12 of a second or whatever.
The Imperial City is densely urbanized, with a few large parks
Okay.
and waterside dock areas.
Good
Let
news,
me know
I'm
as
done.
soon as... It's
I'm
northwest
done.
of
No,
here.
I did it. I did it.
She's a wilderness.
No. Is it
You
this?
took care
there
of
it
the
is.
Goblin
Okay.
Menace?
Yeah,
That's
one
great
complaint that I
news,
have
my
about
friend.
Oblivion is that it's not
Now we
always
can get back to
obvious
building
which
our new lives at Cropsford.
dialogue
Please,
option I
be
need
sure
to click
come
to
and
actually
visit us in a
advance the
month or
quest.
so. You have earned a hero's welcome.
Alright. Cropsford.
Aloys, Callia, she's cleared the goblins from Cropsford for us.
Right, so... Oh, that actually finished the quest then? Yep, once they have a
It's
chance to
safe for
establish a
us to build
settlement.
the settlement.
The lowlands of the Great
Alright,
Forest
good to know.
rise to the upland.
Alright. Oh, hey, look, a dead bandit. I wonder how that happened. Hey, I recognize this music from Skyrim. Okay, now I've gone and started fighting a crab, so... The music that I recognize from Skyrim has gone away, unfortunately, but what can one do about that, you know? Yeah, Cheydinhal having a large Dark Elf population would make sense to me, because Cheydinhal is the major city that is closest to Morrowind. But I still don't really understand the orcs. Maybe I have figured that out, admittedly, by the time that this video airs, but where I am right now in the Edward playthrough, shall we say, I do not understand. Alright. Squandered mine. Alright, now which river here do I follow? The one to the right. Got it. Uh-oh. Oh, it's an imp. Okay. Oh, that did very little. Do I know any other destruction spells per... Oh, I do. Cool. Hi. That was better. You missed again. Despite the fact that you have the hit scan spell and I do not. Alright. You know what? That's enough of that. Your imp gall. Oh, hurt myself. Yeah, so I can't help but notice that unlike... Well, here's a question. That's interesting, because Morrowind did let me turn the camera around myself. Oh, here's another floating rock. That's not weird at all. Morrowind let me turn the camera around myself. OG Oblivion let me turn the camera around myself while I was walking. You had to hold down a button in both those cases. Skyrim, I don't think Skyrim did. That does feel like a little bit of a step back. And then Fallout 4 was literally like, bro, I don't care. You'd be thinking that we'd be in the vicinity of Cheydinhal now. Okay, it's just directly north from here. Here's the other thing. I am playing a more morally ambiguous character, so I would not mind trying to figure out what the heck that whole, Knights of the Blood thing, or whatever it was called. Harlan's Watch. Oh, Skyrim music again.
Have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it.
Take care.
Take care.
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
Hello.
Go ahead, please.
Alright, tell me some rumors.
An old priest in Kvatch is worried about strange disappearances. He sounded quite depressed. How can we win if even the priests lose their faith?
Okay.
You two.
Got it. Yo.
What do you want?
I want to know some rumors.
Western Cyrodiil is called Colovia and includes the Gold Coast, Westweald, and Colovian Highlands regions.
Okay.
Good day.
Good to know.
Go ahead, please.
Tell me some rumors.
Virtuous visitors to way shrines of Killerith may receive blessings of agility.
Agility, you
Bye.
say?
How? Go ahead, please.
Very, very multi,
What's the
species.
point? Annoying buggers. Though the meat isn't bad.
Okay.
Take care.
Well, that was certainly exciting. I'm going to go, continue going north now, because I must be near Cheydinhal. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Cheydinhal Westgate. Wow. I am very near to Cheydinhal. Also, there's a shrine right here. Hold on. Where did we leave Edward at the end of the last video? Oh God, I don't remember. Akatosh. Okay. Got another blessing. Here's a wolf who is actually looking straight at me. Okay, missed because I'm bad. Really? Takes 3 hits to die. I'm expecting that. Hey, I don't suppose that I can just waltz in here. No? Okay. One of those things where you kind of feels like you'd be able to do that. I hear you. Where are you? There we go. Feels like that's one of the things that I should be able to do. Or I would be able to do in Skyrim. There's at least one place in Skyrim where you can do that. I think it's in Riften. Alright, Knights of the Thorn Lodge. Let's quick save, because I am going to kind of break into their home. Castle Cheydinhal. This Thorn Lodge is up this way. But look, they're never at home, apparently. So let's just go in and say hello. Hello.
As the newest member of the Knights of the Thorn, I bid you welcome.
Oh, okay. Rumors?
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before.
Okay, so...
I suppose we should all be worried. Farewell.
You don't care that I'm here. Any other knights? Hello? I'm so very confused. Because he doesn't mind that
Get out of here.
Okay. All right, I'll figure out what's going on with that later, I guess. Meanwhile, let's go inside Cheydinhal and go see if the whole reason why we came out this way was to see if this would cause anything else to happen when we talk to what's her face. So this one's the Newlands Lodge. Hello. Yes.
Greeting. Welcome to the Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Cheydinhal, not counting the chapel. I'm De Vera Romalin.
Well, hello, De Vera Romalin.
This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming, no problem. Fighting is fine with me too, only the guard objects, and they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call.
Okay, can you tell me about some rumors?
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
Alright, that was...
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch.
Yeah, okay, the place cursed by Marin's Dagon. I know that one. That's it. That's all you've got.
Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging Dark Elves, and never shall the twain meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark Elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare.
You know, the previous
And we take
game.
the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a dose of salt.
One could imagine. Alright. Persuading and bartering.
Let's do
What do you have?
business.
Cheap wine? Okay. Alright.
Take care.
Taking care. Well, that was somewhat disappointing, must be said. Alright, am I carrying anything that I might want to sell? Fishing waders. Some hoods and robes. Yeah. Ooh, we probably do actually need to... I could also sell the Goblin Totem Staff for quite a lot of money. What time is it? It is after the stores are going to be closed. Right. Oh, yes, I wanted to go into a Mage's Guild in order to just get my hands on a...
Why do you bother me? Go away.
Relax, I'm not here to bother you. I just need to remember where the Mage's Guild is in Cheydinhal. I don't remember where the Mage's Guild is in Cheydinhal.
How do you do?
Hello, Timba. Hello. En route.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Oh. Okay,
What's this about?
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
Okay, sure. He sounds like he was an important guy, but he didn't know the guard, which, that was weird to me. It was very weird to me. Alright, books. Cheydinhal has a Mage's Guild, right? Thought it did. Have I, done or missed something here? Yes. Mage's Guild well. What? Hang on.
I'm so hungry.
You are you? Have a coin?
Thank you, kind lady.
Now, tell me some rumors.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. Blessings of Archay upon you.
Really? You don't say.
How can I help you today, friend?
Okay. This is what you want to do. This is what I want to do.
Help! Help! I'm
Well,
being attacked!
That didn't work at all.
Whoa! Stop right there,
Damn
criminal
it.
scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine or it's off to jail.
No.
Pay with your blood.
No, I think what I'm actually going to do is just reload that game. Thanks for that. How did we...
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing.
I literally just gave you gold. Where did that guard come from? I thought I was being quite clever. At any rate, Mages Guild. I'd like to have some discussions about joining the Mages Guild. Hello. This is a weird setup. Oh, hang on. Here's the... Oh, I can't have those yet. Okay. That's not a problem. Let me just talk to somebody about joining the Mages Guild, and then they'll be like, yes.
I'm Magician Orantor of the Mages Guild.
Your voice is very muffled.
The Cheydinhall Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank.
Okay. Can I join the guild, please?
The guild offers access to spells...
Falkar, thank you.
You too.
Which one of you is Falkar? Your Deedson, your Orantor, your
What is it?
Trevoned the Red Guard. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, damn it, they're all going to go upstairs. Oh, no, wait.
It's you.
This is all one thing.
What's going on with you?
Falkar. Are you Falkar? You're Irwin. So, in short, I couldn't find Falkar, and since I couldn't find Falkar, I couldn't get the key to go upstairs where Falkar likely is. Alright, well, so be it. Back out into Cheydinhall. I don't really want to wait around a day. Oh, this guy's sleeping. Sure I can't just kill him? There's seriously a guard lurking right... I'm safe. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try this again. Do I have any poisons? Endurance. Okay. Can I poison an arrow or a bow or something? Is that how this works? Yes. Okay. Let's try peppering him with arrows and see what happens. Oh, there we go. My killing has been observed by forces unknown. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, Brucius the Orphan. I got my gold back. Lol. Right, I'll just sleep, shall I? The air grows chill, and a shadow approaches.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
Okay. Say no. Oh! Ooh, this comes back. Lovely.
You prefer silence, then? As do I, my dear child, as do I. For is silence not the symphony of death, the orchestration of Sithis himself? Ironic, then, that I come to you now as speaker for the Dark Brotherhood. My name is Lucian LeChance, and my voice is the will of
your voice is echoing a little bit, which I feel like is a little bit of a mistake on your part. It means your voice is carrying, and the guards can hear you, and that's probably something that you might not want.
Mother is most pleased. That is why I stand here before you. I bear an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family.
Say nothing.
So, I have your rapt attention.
Yes.
Splendid. Now listen closely. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family.
Yes, please.
Please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade, and thirsts for blood. May it serve you well. as does your silence. Now I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon.
Indeed. All right. Thank you. I can ask you for rumors, apparently. No, I'll just,
Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Okay. I'm gonna happily do this. Well, it's not like the guard is yelling at me. I guess I'm just gonna leave. Bye. Alright. What was this toy that I got? The Blade of Woe. Okay, it's a knife. It is better yes, it's better and it weighs less than the Iron Dagger does. So that's cool. Can you favorite that to 3, please? Thanks. Alright. Quests. We're changing. We're doing something else now. Knife in the dark. Let's go. We're so doing assassinations. It's this way. Got it. La 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 la.
You have my ear, citizen.
I don't want your ear. I may want your heart at some point.
Who's there?
Hello. Do you know there's a guard right here? Like, you're going to get hurt? You missed somehow. That's weird. When I try to dodge, these bowmen have ridiculously good arrows. Do I want 20 iron arrows? Honestly, so long as they're continuing to throw iron arrows at me, I may as well just take them. I can always get rid of them once I have actually built up a quantity of other better arrows. Now, the other thing is that I'm going to need a different set of gear when I'm out doing my assassinations, you know. I'm not going to want to wear a distinctive set of armor in public. So, let me go ahead. I did pick up this huntsman's vest. Oh, that's very nice. Yes. Let's go ahead and ditch... resist fire burgundy leggings. Alright, so I can resist some fire, can I? Gold-trimmed shoes, ditch the helmet and gauntlets. Yes, no one could possibly expect me to be some sort of, you know, psychopath. Belted braids, what is it? Oh, that's just the other version. Okay. That was the other thing that we picked up off of, Orphan Dead Man. Right, now I am completely unarmored, but that's alright. That would presumably be some sort of islet ruin up there. Now, here's the thing. Hello. Miss. Okay. Give me those arrows back. I don't really need help. I did complain an awful lot in the old Skyrim. Not Skyrim, Fallout 4. I heard that. I did complain in Fallout 4 about how, like, civilization should have returned, blah-de-blah-de-blah. It was kind of ridiculous for humanity to be in few isolated pockets. I didn't really have that problem in Skyrim, because Skyrim was in the middle of a civil war, with all of the, you know, societal breakdown that one would expect from a civil war. Nagastani. Yes, hello. I'm not doing an Aelid Ruin right now. But while I understand that the Oblivion crisis is ongoing, and that eventually Oblivion gates are going to be spawning all over the map, and what the frick are you? You're just a goblin who's out of his little hidey hole. Right, I honestly don't know if you reacted to that or not. I see multiple goblins, actually. That was also a miss. Well, that's why we have these arrows. That's why we're not using the good arrows. Got him! Amazing. I hope that I'm getting some sort of bonuses for this. I don't know whether it counts as sneak or marksman, or ideally both. Okay, there's a second one. I believe there's a third one out beyond. Miss. Okay. Another dead goblin. Says empty mine. Do we believe this? I mean, there are goblins around the mine. Yes, but I want goblins with specific names. Okay, I'm going to pop into allegedly empty mine for just a second. Because if I can ditch this staff, then I've got a little more leeway. Oh, look. A trap. That's cute. I've got a Night Eye spell, don't I? Whee! Goblin. Unnamed. Okay. Yeah, so you're just random goblins. You're not specific tribe goblins. Okay. So this I do not think will serve my purposes of starting another goblin war. In that case, I'm not going to bother. Have a pleasant day. Let's go on to our next destination. By the way, what I was saying recently, well, not recently from your perspective, but recently from my perspective, when we went into Oblivion in the first run through this game, and I started commentating on how they had very obviously just watched The Lord of the Rings when they were making this, and it was like completely unaware that I was going to run into Sean Bean. The name of this quest is A Knife in the Dock. Like, come on. Come on.
Hey, Madcap, what's your opinion on the theatrical cut versus the extended cut?
Well, the hell was that noise? Alright, all things alchemical. Hello? Is this... Interesting. I do need to actually talk to a chemist about the Nern root, which I keep forgetting to do. But, in the meantime, my general rule with respect to movies is that the theatrical cut might not be the definitive expression of the director's artistic vision, but it's probably going to be slightly more watchable, either because the studio told the director to not be a psychotic auteur, or because the director is going to waste less of my time. I wonder if this is the bridge that we went under in the new intro. I bet it is. This is pretty cool, actually. I mean, the frame rate, the frame rate cannot deal with this, like, at all. But I do like the light show. I definitely. Hello. I'm definitely not going out to commit a murder. Not me. You don't gotta worry about that. By the way. Yeah, speaking of gear, we might end up just ditching the fur armor, because it would not surprise me at all if, Lucian... Hello.
Huh?
Yeah, you're hostile. Yeah, you're a marauder. And now you're dead. Alright, some iron arrows, don't care. Night Eye is quite the spell. Hircine's Shrine. Ooh. I mean, I can't... I'm not close enough to Hircine's Shrine that, like, this guy would be part of the Hircine crew, right? I would imagine not. Hiya! Miss. Did not get his attention. Fortunately, I'm right about him being a bandit, so... Could you imagine if I wasn't? I'd be in a wee bit of trouble. I guess we better grab those arrows. Well, I can tag Hircine's Shrine. I'm certainly not going to be able to begin the quest for it, because Daedric quests need me to be a certain level. But by all means tag it as a location, because hey, why not? Hey guys.
You found this place. Now you must find your way within.
I must find my way within.
You approach the shrine of Hircine. Are you hunter, or are you prey?
Hey, the bearded lady! I am hunter.
Do you think yourself a hunter? Then approach the shrine of Hircine. Leave our lord an offering.
Okay.
Leave an offering of the pelt of a bear, or the pelt of a wolf.
Wouldn't you know it? I happen to have the pelt of a wolf.
Hircine may find you worthy, or perhaps you will learn what it is to be the hunted.
Okay. Let me guess.
Seeing you.
Now, let me guess, though. I'm probably not... Yeah, level 17. That's what I thought. Okay. No worries. I have other factions I wish to join anyway. I will say, one of the things that I'm not that big a fan of in the remaster... Like, I know that they changed this vest to give it more coverage, and that doesn't really bother me, but they gave every female character a skirt instead of pants, and that is kind of ridiculous for wandering around out in the wasteland. Not the wasteland. I didn't ever finish a couple of thoughts. First of all, this isn't really the wasteland yet. Like, the Emperor's dead, but the guards are still out and about doing their job. So it is kind of weird to see, like, all these Aelid ruins, caves, and forts just overrun with bandits. Like, that is a little bit immersion breaking. We need... I get that we need those places to be open. Because we need to do adventuring in them. And then the second comment that I don't think I finished was... Yes, theatrical cuts tend to be greater compromises of a director's artistic vision, but they are still probably generally better in terms of just being less horribly self-indulgent. Alright, you wouldn't happen to be Rufio, would you? Imperial Legion Forester. No. Okay. Now, there are obvious exceptions to this. Like, yes, the Lord of the Rings movie special editions are full of bloat.
Well, I'll be a spotted. We got plenty of rooms if you want one. Ain't nobody staying here these days except old Rufio.
Rufio. Tell me about
Rufio?
Rufio.
He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab.
Yep. Cool.
His room is
Mannheim
downstairs,
Mallhand.
in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there, but don't expect a warm reception.
Okay.
Farewell, and tell your friends, the Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as always.
Tell me, why is it called the Inn of Ill Omen?
That's a horrible name for an inn, I know, but I just can't bring myself to change it. Besides, I like the sign.
Ah, okay.
Farewell, and tell your friends, the Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as always.
And pull out the bow. Oh, you just see me. Hi.
Who are you? What do you want? I ain't done nothing.
Can I remain silent? Yes, I can.
Just go away.
Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, he's just hiding in the corner. Right, well. Okay. There's that. Have some gold. I don't really want to be in the bed. I don't really want to sleep there. What I want to do, I think... I'll be on my way now. Is go into Breville. I can't be that far away from Breville. I probably just have to go south on this road. Or so I would have... Yeah, I know. I'm on the green road right now. Except apparently I go this way. Inn of Ill Omen. What a name. To get back to what I was saying earlier, the Lord of the Rings special editions are admittedly somewhat full of bloat, but most of this is being done in service of characters who had their important scenes left on the cutting room floor because it did not immediately advance the story of Frodo or the Ring, or to a lesser extent Aragorn. I think Boromir, notably in the first film, and I believe to a somewhat lesser extent Theoden in the second. The third one is kind of a mess. I will say, it is just amazing that you get all of your arrows back in this game, whereas you most certainly did not in Skyrim. I get that it is more immersive for the arrows to break and not be reusable. Excuse me, this is a way shrine. I get that it is more believable for the arrows to break and not be reusable, but at the same time, yes, Way Shrine of Talos. Of course, I don't have the Way Shrine quest, so why I'm bothering with that? It's just like, I know where they are, sort of, not really. Mingo's Grove, Arcane Grove. What did I say, Mingo? Robbers Glen Cave. Did I not see the word Mingo show up on the screen? Am I, like, hallucinating? It's entirely possible that I am. Hello.
Whatever it was is gone now.
Okay. Yeah, bandit. Okay. Get my arrows back. Thanks. Also dead bandit. I think I killed you earlier. I think I've been this way before. You're angry.
Go ahead, please.
Why are you out here?
Bocil, from the Arcane University.
Okay,
Goodbye.
looking for bandits near Camp Alace. Sure. Not going to question that one. Moving on. All right, full circle. We are now back in Breville, where we left off earlier. But now, Sunshine, Rainbows, and Lollipops here is going to get herself inducted into the Dark Brotherhood. How come the W there isn't capitalized? That's interesting. I quite like Breville as a town. Breville. I did that joke already, I'm pretty sure.
A coin for an old beggar?
No. And if you're not careful, I'll murder you too. Right, I need, the fair deal. Here, hold on. Why are you saying the doors are all over here? Oh dear God.
How are you?
Okay, that's so much better. Whew. That was weird. That's the Castle Breville. Fighters Guild. Droshani's house, fair deal. Svivka's house, Raylene's house. Yabble Yabble's house, Great Chapel of Mara. Mages Guild. Warlock's Luck. House for sale, Galena's house. Only suitor allowed. No one's a friggin' alchemist, though. I want to get this return to your roots thing going on. Well, at any rate, Mages Guild. There's an alchemist in the Imperial City, probably, which is still somewhere I also got to get to. But since the Mages Guild is open, may I speak to someone?
Are you here about joining the Mages Guild?
I am here about joining the Mages Guild.
No bounty on your head, and you look able enough.
I'm not
Very
entirely
well.
sure that that's
Are you
going
sure
to
you want to
stay
join
for
the
long.
guild?
Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. If I join the guild and get a bounty on my head, am I in trouble?
Then
I don't know.
I declare you to now. You'll need if there we.
Okay, I gotta get recommendations. Yes,
Please.
understood. But in the meantime, I need to just take a look at this charter really quickly because I might have made a mistake. Crime against the guild is to be suspended immediately. Okay. Yeah, so as best as I can tell, this organization doesn't care if you're a criminal to other people. You just can't commit crimes against members of the guild. Okay.
I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn.
All right.
Hello there, associate.
I will,
I'm afraid I
gladly
haven't
do
had
your
time
psychos.
to prepare
Okay,
anything
seriously,
conventional.
the NPC
I'm very
schizophrenia in this
preoccupied
game
with this
is actually
situation
starting to get
concerning
on my
Arthur.
nerves. Oh
Perhaps
my
you
god,
can help with
I
that,
need your
however.
help, I need your help. Well, I don't have
can't
anything for you
directly
right
get
now.
involved for
Like,
fear of
I am
embarrassing the poor
understanding now
I'll
why
need you to have a
Skyrim
little
toned
chat
down
with
the
Baron
NPCs
Gamorri, and you can learn
emoting.
something about the power of illusion in the process.
Right? Okay, talk
Please,
to Varen
I'm in
Vamori.
desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
You said that already. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take, in the meantime, Novice Mortal and Pestle, Novice Alembic, Novice Calcinator, and Retort. Now, that's going to put me... I should not be at 250, I should be at 200. What's going on here? I have Fortify Strength because of the Fist of Talos. Oh, okay. That's not going to last forever. In the meantime, now that I have the ability to create potions, we're going to go ahead and create potions. Give unto me this Novice Mortal and Pestle. Right. Okay. Now, Restore Fatigue. Restore Fatigue. Go. Thank you. Alright, what else you got? Oh, there's another Restore Fatigue here. Thanks. Tomato would be Restore Fatigue, yep. Ah, shall my tomatoes. Alright. That was fun. Damage Health, Silence, Restore, Magicka, Damage Fatigue, Drain Health, Restore Strength, Cure Disease, Restore Fatigue, Restore Personality, Fortify Personality, Restore Luck, Restore Endurance, Restore Health, Damage Fatigue. Okay, I saw another Restore Health, didn't I? Restore Strength. Damage Fatigue. And Damage Fatigue. Gimme. Alright. Great. I created 7 new potion. Fantastic. Yes. And then Ariabiabiite.
Well met.
Yep. Alright, let's go to the Mages Guild, 2nd floor. I gotta go talk to Vivi, and then I'm gonna take a sleep, and I'm gonna go talk to LL.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Delphine Jand,
Yes?
Adrilla. Didn't I just talk to you? That was weird. Hang on. Magic. No. Quests. Join the Mages Guild. Inspect. No, that's a knife in the dark. I wanted to inspect Join the Mages Guild. No. Oh, for crying out loud. Hey, gold. And a bed. Alright, let's just talk to Lucian then.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You'll find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family.
Alright, saying nothing.
Now, heed these words. The slaying of Rufio was the signing of a covenant. The manner of execution, your signature. Rufio's blood, the ink. As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Cheydinhal, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family.
Okay, there we go. Joined the Dark Brotherhood.
You are now one with the Dark Brotherhood. Visit Ochiva at the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, and your new life will begin.
Lovely. Can't wait. Alright, so I didn't get kidnapped. Oh my goodness. Is this guy just literally gonna... No way. No way. I'm just going through the Mages Guild. Like, they don't care. That's so weird. That's so weird to see.
Apparently some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that.
How are you today? I see.
Hello, Arya.
Safe travels.
Take care.
Ardeline. Oh, okay. So there's an
How are you today?
Good to see
you.
Nasi
Cardinal.
at the Fighters Guild seems very at peace with himself.
Frick's sake.
He says that's what allows him
Alright,
to
be
such an
honest,
amazing
I don't
martial
really
artist.
care
He's
about
an
the Mages
interesting
Guild
man.
quests with this
And
character.
an amazing fighter. They say that
Take
slavery
care.
has been abolished
Goodbye.
in Morrowind.
I don't know how to
House
get out of here.
Dress and Hlalu have renounced the slave trade.
Hello.
and freed the
Is it
beast
this
folk
way?
from servitude.
Bravil, yes, great. Okay. Wow. Wow. Alright, well, before we go anywhere, I want to go to any merchant will do. I want to get rid of this axe. I thought there was a merchant on this corner. Okay, hang on. I've gotten lost again.
Longer than I would care to admit later.
Okay, so, first of all, we're going to go ahead and persuade you.
me more.
Oh, I'm at 66 with you already. Okay. Never mind. Let's do some bartering.
Can I interest
Let's
you
do some
in
haggling.
some of my wares?
Okay, let me go ahead and sell unto you the... Oh, that's an enchantment. Yeah, but here's the thing. I neither need it nor want it, and it is taking up an awful lot of room in my inventory. So, that's going to go. And this is going to go. I'll keep the...
An excellent
Do I
bargain.
need the short sword? I really don't. I really don't. I would say ditch that as well.
An excellent bargain.
And then we should really, like, deal with some of this. Well, later.
I appreciate your business.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and warp over to Cheydinhal. I view this kind of like just renting a carriage. I try to stay away from fast travel when possible, but I am going to just... When I travel from town to town is like the equivalent of renting a carriage, and I feel like that should just be accepted. Castle Cheydinhal is inside Cheydinhal, right, yes. And then quests. I want to go back to the Knife in the Dark, which is right down this way. Into the bowels. I like the interest of the Dark Brotherhood is apparently right next door to the temple. That's hilarious to me. Alright. Boarded up door to abandoned house. Wait a minute. And it can just be lockpicked, huh? Cool. Not quite. Frig, really? This lock is being exceptionally mean to me. There we go. Oh, weirdest thing. Alright. Hello, abandoned house. I can go upstairs. I can go downstairs into the abandoned basement. Well, hello.
What is the color of night?
Sanguine, my brother. Oh, you're supposed to say welcome home. Alright, I'm gonna speak to Ochiva. Oh, there it is. Hi, how are you? Right, Ochiva.
Greetings, greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucian has told me all about you. Let me welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood.
Thank you.
It is always a pleasure to welcome another Dark Sister into our ranks.
That's a sword
Truly,
from Game
the
of
Night Mother
Thrones.
smiles upon her trusted daughters. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises.
Yes, please.
When you're ready for work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He
Lots
handles
of
all
people.
assignments for new family members.
Lots of Argonian
But before
ladies
you
telling
go,
me to go speak
please
to men whose
accept
names
this gift
are
from your new
VV.
family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void.
Yes.
But I've kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you.
Okay. New gear. Yes.
Go now,
yes.
dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Oh, I'm so excited. All right, I've got some new toys apparently. Where would these be? Under the shrouded. It's only. Wow. What the frig? That's a lot. Oh, okay. It's a full set. It's a full flipping set. And what did the helmet do? The hood is sneak, illusion, marksman. Okay, it's another 2 points. So it's a total of 10 points of a lot of stuff being fortified. That's really cool. Oh my, yes. I look unbelievably spiffy now.
I wish to welcome you to this sanctuary, my newest sister.
I'll bet you do. Training room. Training room. Hello? What? What? We have a pet skeleton? Oh my goodness. You know, the Skyrim Dark Brotherhood has nothing on this. This is amazing. Right. I've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes. And I'd kind of like to try to keep all of that into one video. I'm not sure that's going to happen. But at any rate, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye. We forgot about this French fleet. Not this French fleet, this American fleet. It's blue, look, okay? Blue is the national color of France. I thought it was, I just assumed it was France. This is France. They look kind of similar if you squint. Really, really unnecessary Mexico filter. Come on. This is not an industrial society. There's no reason for this much smog.
I think attacking this Lord of Sin might be the worst idea I've ever had. I mean, what will I do with my evenings after this?